Alright guys, so I guess we're going to start doing new videos now. So the way that we was doing before, we were doing a bunch of videos basically on biblical studies. But we're going to use this channel now just mainly for PlayStation 5 and stuff like that. Sometimes we may do a biblical study at the same time, but this is what we're going to do. Anyway, here's this. Use this right here. This is a clear one that we already had, which is the Goku. So what we're gonna do on this, get the gold chrome, start sharing the home button. We're gonna be making a Batman very soon. Just take this right here, dip it like that. Okay, so this is how the way you will install your PlayStation 5 buttons and stuff. So I'm just gonna start. I think I'm fixing to start selling shells. That's just pretty much it. I don't think I'll sell shells for right now. Think about starting doing that next because it's just not generating enough sales on here to be able to stay in business. I don't know what else to do. We got a bunch of sales and things like that, but now if you ever have any problems with any of the images or anything like that get in your way, what I want y'all to do is this right here. Just take y'all an X-Acto blade and you just really just go right around like that. And that's it for the clear coat. If you have any other film or anything else that might be getting in your way, just do that. So let's go buy a set of X-Acto knife blades, or we'll send one with it, just in case you want to make it feel a little bit better. It's already gonna feel great, but I normally I trim it, so but just in case it needs to be trimmed a little bit more. So sometimes you can have more of a freely given button. So we do this right here. This it helps the buttons freely move better. All right. As you can see, this is all customized. This is not factory. It's been customized. Okay. Now, put this back in. Sometimes we might need to clean up that area a little bit better. Okay, guys, so we have switched from some of our old original things that we did before to newer things now. We are going to be doing now whole images instead of just piece of an image and painting. Before we did pieces like this, which people would think it's a sticker, and you can definitely tell this is not a sticker. You can't, it ain't gonna peel off. So you can see it's actual paint with the star effect and then images. Now, this is cool, but I really do like the way I did this one better. To be honest with you, it's pretty cool for certain stuff, for a certain look. But like we just did this one. This is the new Call of Duty shell. And then we got the other Call of Duty shells that we were trying to show in our other live videos. So Well, that's these. So that's pretty much how the way you do this. This is pretty much cut and dry, plain and simple. We're going to send about a LED kit with us. I mean, would you? And it's very simple to do. If you want to buy this whole entire thing, just put it together yourself, then you can just buy it and put it together yourself. Depending on what you want. So, but that's for that. So I'm going to take this out. Sorry. Because we're going to put the other one right here on here. Sorry. Trying to get this thing to fit good. Okay. Now that you got that all pretty much done, pretty much good to go now almost. I just got to put on the thumbsticks and that's pretty much it. Hold on, see if I got the thumbsticks right here. Alright. Got several sets of them, so I don't know if there's anything we'll use these to. All right. I was going to use those, but I don't like these. All right, so this right here was where we were going to install the panels. They don't want those. They don't want the paddles. It's all right. Let's just go ahead and uninstall this one part right here on this thing. And if you ever want to get paddles or anything, you can always get this as well. Whatever you want. Okay. After this, we're going to be testing out for the transformers for its install as well. What we're going to be doing with it. We used to have a Facebook channel, and we moved here now, so this is where we are today. If you ever decide, hey, you know what, I wouldn't mind getting me a custom PlayStation 5 controller. I've been waiting on a controller as well. That's what I gotta say. I've been waiting on a controller for a long time. I don't know what you got going on. What's taking you so long? Well, if that's you and you're the ones waiting on your order, shouldn't take that much longer. We're almost to every order, almost complete on all of them now. Getting there. So with the weight, trying to find this other ribbon I need right quick. Got all the other ribbons, but not the one I need right now. It's like, what the heck, where is that? No. Go figure, all the ribbons I don't need is the ones I find. And what I do need, I cannot find. What is wrong with this picture? There we go. Found it. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and remove this. This is how you remove it. You just take your soldering iron. I don't know how good the people are when doing all this stuff. Some people are just terrible at this stuff. If you're that type, then you're better off just buying the controller straight out. If you just don't like doing this stuff and you don't trust yourself, yeah, don't try it because you might tear it up by accident. Then you wouldn't be happy with your nice, beautiful controller shell that you just bought and paid a lot of money for. I'd be like, oh gosh, what happened, man? My controller's broke. And then you'll be texting and you'll be like, hey man. Or you'll be calling in. Hey man, I done bought this shell for you if I'm in. I tore it up, man. I tore up my controller and everything. And what do I do now? And I'm going to be telling you, well, I guess send it in and I'll do the service for you. But before you buy any controller parts or anything, if you are not familiar with doing any type of installation on controllers, I would suggest to not do that. Because if you tear it up, oh gosh, you're screwed. So this controller right here, I went ahead and we did with two parts. One part right here is an extreme rate kit for the front shell. Back shell is not an extreme rate kit. It is a PlayStation. It's a PlayStation 5 LED kit, just within itself. And so, just by itself. I'm sorry, not within itself. And it's installed to a Bluetooth chip so that you can turn them on, turn them off, and adjust your temperatures, your LEDs. Now this is already installed on here, so this person, whenever they get this, hopefully they will understand that it's going overseas. This back shell, I have to make it a certain way where it says this and that. So I'm just going to send about an LED clear back shell for them. If they want to install the clear back shell that I send, more power to them. This is so they can install paddles, and I'm going to install if they want that on there or not. They don't have to. That's up to you. So these are just the stuff that's already ready and pre-installed for them for this part. Now, like I said, once again, this is up to you. The person whoever buys any of these custom shells on just how to do this. Now, this is what you're going to want to do. Follow every single step that I just did, and you'll be fine. If you don't follow every step that I just did, then you will not be fine, and you will be in for it. So, I'm just going to show y'all right here. You can get a screwdriver. You can screw it in by hand, but with a little screwdriver that I'll send. Very easy to do. Now, the LED kit itself and stuff like this. Now, these right here, I'll send it already pre-wired. If you want to do all this extra installation, that's up to you. That is not up to me, and nobody can say, hey man, you know, I want this or I want that. Let me see if this battery's any good. It's charged. Yeah, it's charged. Good. Good to go. All right, looks like this is a good battery. All right, cool. All right. All right. So that goes right here. Put it just like that. Then you're gonna basically get this in between here, fold it back, push down on the inside. Now, normally the only thing I do is blue for the LED installation for the kit wise for you. That's it. But considering that we already have it installed, you're pretty much good to go. Now, here's the blue back. So this is what I'm having to do so people understand what's going on. Anything that goes overseas right now, oh man, this is a pain. Anything that's going overseas right now, they're requiring that you have this new CE code right here on the back. So I went ahead and just customized it like this so that you'll have that. And just in case you want this. In case you don't want to do the work, it's already pre-done. You can see the LEDs are in the back still. They work. You can turn these on right here with the kit. They're good to go. But if you do not want these, you know what I mean? If you do not want these, if you just want to do whatever, I want to send you a clear back shell, transparent, and I'm going to send the one with the paddles, or either I'll send the one that's just a regular clear and you can make the holes. So it'd be one of two. Or you can, if you're going to buy the paddles, you'll get the ones with the holes already ready. It's just however you want to do it. So this is the way it has to go if it's going overseas. You have to have that barcode. Has to. Okay. So this is this so far. This is the chrome. We have to buy this chrome because we don't actually paint chrome. So if you ever hear, well, hey, you ordered this, but they didn't have this. Well, this is the reason why I was waiting on this part to come. Because I don't make the chrome. I make everything else and I paint everything else. But I don't paint chrome. You have to actually have a chrome machine or a mirrored chrome chromer, and then you have to basically buff it and buff it and buff it. And I'm good at it, but I'm not that great at doing that part. So, and the material costs more, and you have to buy in major bulk. Like, definitely in bulk. Alright, so this is pretty much done now. Good to go. For this one. Let's... Yeah, so that's technically the color of what I would go with. You can change any color you want. That's pretty cool. We'll just set it like that. All right. Well, there you go. There's that. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see this one right here, how the way this is going to work. So that's that. Now we're going to take apart this one. We're going to install the red LED, the red buttons right here and here. And take off these, put the red chrome, and we're going to take out this back shell, and we're going to paint this part right here red. Throw an image directly right in the center, right here, or possibly over here on the side somewhere. And then we're going to swap out this LED. But right now we're going to do the LED and the installation for this part. See what we can get going on for this. Got these two customs. One's going for the Mortal Kombat. So they know too. There you go. You're gonna have this back shell. That's for the Mortal Kombat controller. Okay, that's that. But we're not doing Mortal Kombat no more. So just so y'all know, we are not going to be making any more Mortal Kombats after this one that we're sending out now. So if you request, hey, well, I saw that Mortal Kombat controller. Not getting that. Sorry. Just not going to do that one. So, anyway, that's within itself. Alright, so these two are here to go out. Alright, let's see what we can get done. Okay, so this one is getting ripped apart. Alright, praise God. Those are done. Alright. Now that's actually pretty cool even with it. So even if I was just to leave it like that color. Man. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Shimmer makes some cheap crap. Sometimes. Okay. All right. This is what I was trying to tell people. People that want mirror chrome, this is why I normally don't do mirror chrome. As you can see the back of this right here, it's already coming off. And it's because anything that you make this painted, anything that's customized that comes from Extreme Rate, anything, I don't care what it is going to be ruined eventually for all their stuff. Over time, it's going to wear out. You're going to have problems. Now, this is the guy's controller on the inside right here. He was wanting to know, can I make this side right here just basically red? Red LEDs here, and that's it. Or you can change from red and do whatever other color I want. Or that he wants. I'm like, unfortunately, I don't think so, but we're going to test it here in just a moment's time. In a minute, we're fixing to try that out. We're going to go ahead and just disconnect this part from it right now. We're going to install the red LED, chrome for this side of the controller. So if you have already purchased, he's already purchased and paid through PayPal for this. So we would definitely prefer that you go through Cash App. If you're going to pay through PayPal, you might also just go through my website. The reason why sometimes I'll just mention PayPal is because I don't have time to say, hey man, can you just go to my website? And that's the reason why I say that. So if you know that, I mean, if you don't know that, well, why would you even ask? Well, why would you even say it? Blah, blah, blah. Well, that's why. So I don't know if you want the Chrome button that's purple here on this side. I'm assuming that it should do purple on one side and red on the other side. We need something for the front, so I guess I'll just use the red. I'll get those buttons real quick and be right back. Alright, so here's this part. So we'll just go ahead and swap out this part right here, red chrome. Right now. I don't even sure that thing's even moving. Yeah, red chrome goes to both sides right here, from both sides right there. Yeah, looks good. There's that now. Let's see kind of what she looks like on the front. Oh, that looks a lot better. Good. Let's go ahead and swap with this. Okay, so this left side right here. We just swap this out just like that. All right. And that's how the way we do that. Sorry that it takes so long sometimes. Sometimes when you order the parts, you gotta wait until the part gets here. And it takes a lot longer sometimes than what it says. So it'll take, you might say, well, it's gonna arrive on Wednesday, and Wednesday gets here and they're like, hey, it's still not here yet. What's going on? Yeah, that's what happens. Because it's not true to its word. Like if it says, oh, it's gonna be here Wednesday, it's not here yet. Well, that kind of sucks. I was expecting it to be here. I'm like, oh, no, sorry, dude. It just didn't arrive today. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow will never get here. All right. It's crazy is that you get all these extra buttons just for that, and the problem is that I don't use any of these buttons, so it's like I get no use out of it. It's like people think that sometimes whenever they buy something from a person or whatever, well, hey, you know, I bought this right here. So look at all this free parts they're getting. They're getting all this, and that for free. And when you take parts out of a custom set, then you take those parts out. Like I got all kinds of blue, red, chrome, just for the front face for the controllers. Which is what's crazy is I got all this extra stuff, and I don't even have any controllers that I even use it for. So I'm thinking about just posting a bunch of buttons and just go through there and just posting all these buttons that I got, like just for sale. Think about just being a part supplier instead of a controller maker, because a lot of people right now, they just don't have a lot of money. And this is just something I think I'm starting to come to the conclusion on, is that people just don't have it today. People don't have a lot of money. People want controllers, and some people want the controllers, and some people don't want the controllers because they'd rather save the money and go do it and spend it for something else. But if you play games for your entertainment, and that's what you like to do for fun, like most people do nowadays, then you would think that, you know, you might want a custom controller, considering that it makes your gaming experience that much better. That's the reason why I started doing this, and it really actually does. You just really would be surprised how much it makes the game better for you when you play it with a custom controller. It's like you think, oh, well, no, it's just a gaming controller. Only it's going to do is it's not going to do anything. I'm not looking at it while I'm playing the game. I've heard people say some of this stuff before. I'm like, well, what am I getting out of your controller? I just don't understand why it's so necessary. And you know, I've heard people say stupid comments, and some people say about my LEDs, it's going to kill the battery. You're going to destroy my battery. My battery's not going to work. So I created a thing called a 2x battery, just because people just wouldn't shut up about it. And these are within the years of me being a part of the gaming business, where I did it myself. I had to come up with stuff, and then I didn't patent it. Go figure. Somebody else tried to copy my idea, and pretty much stole that position from me, which is pretty much sucks. All right, so let's get to the point here. All right, so this thing right here has got green right here on this area. And this is what I was trying to show the person, tell the person, I mean, about right here. I want to have to go get my daughter. My daughter goes to work with me, and she's squalling her head off right now. So I have to go get her. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to come back on with the swap out for the LED installation for the color.